All right, brother. You can go ahead and introduce yourself whenever you're ready.
Okay. My name is Xander. I'm 22 years old. I'm from an island called Aruba. I'm a musician. My passion is music. I'm in the Marines right now. Um, yeah, I love music. That's all I focus on besides Marines, because like I just did it because of situation of life. I had to go and do the Marines, but to be honest, music is like the main goal, main focus of life.
I like that. I like that. So,
Yeah.
brother, I can't hear your accent. You do have a really nice accent, bro. So tell a little bit more about where you come from, because that's this is very interesting. I hear that.
Okay. I'm from Aruba. It's a small island, like in front of Venezuela. I think 45 minutes in flight from Venezuela. It's a small island with four different languages to speak. Papiamento, which is our native language. We speak English, Dutch, and Spanish. And that's like that's the four let's say popping languages on the island. But there's people who can talk. There's Chinese. There's every on this island. There's different culture, bro. Like one day you just see it. Maybe you could see a Mexican and a Chinese, then a Haitian, Dominican, Jamaican. It's crazy, bro. It's all
Ooh.
international down here, and it's a small island.
That is so dope, brothers. That is so
Yeah, bro.
dope. That's actually pretty cool where you come from. So what drove you to want to become a musician artist? What was that inspiration for you?
I remember. Okay, it started like 2013. I was invited to go a rap challenge and to make my own music and go and perform it. But I was like 13, so I didn't have no knowledge about writing music or nothing about it. So my stepfather helped me, and he wrote the whole song. He wrote the whole song, and I went to perform it. But midway performing it, I froze and I forgot the lyrics, and I started to freestyle. And I think the judge saw that I panicked, and I came out second place. And after that, I was like, you know what? It was something fun, but I was only writing. But I think around 2016, when I really became more aware of what music really was and what it was doing to me, because to be honest, when I was growing up, I was like I had my friends, but I had more of the time that I was alone. So music was the only thing I used to cope with. So listen to music and it will help me. Music, I think you can relate to music, hits you on a different level. So after that, when music was really touching me, I was like, you know what? I want to make the same music, but like if music is helping me, I want to be a help for someone else with my music or maybe my story, because I'm pretty sure we're all facing the same things, but just in different ways or different times. So, and after that, yeah, started making music.
I like that, brother. I like that. So what is something that you struggle with in life?
Mm, okay, so I was I was raised not in a rich family, but not a poor one either. I was not a kid that had like everything popping, like the latest Jordans or Nikes. So when I used to go to school, it would when you're young, you want to be with the popular kids, with the kids that have everything. You want to have that acknowledgement. And I didn't have that. I was like I had Airwalks or Vans, Solo, the cheap shit. And I'm sorry if I say bad words. Can I
Oh
use
no,
bad
no, no, you're
words?
good. You're good, bro.
Okay,
This is a
I'm sorry.
free zone. Say whatever you want.
Okay, okay. Okay. So I was bullied because by the way I used to dress. And when I was growing up, I didn't really grow up with my father. So that had a big effect on me. Like I used to see him, but it was not like he was always there with me. And the more I grew up, I got to know more secrets about my family, more in depth, like how things. The more you grow, the more you realize and get to know why your parents go to the forces and all that. And after that, I got problems with. I had issues with my family. Like my my mom's side is Christian, so she's like religious, not religiously, but she's in the Christian side. So I was raised like that. And when I became 18, I really took it things my way, and I said, you know what, I'm going out of house. Um, I'm gonna live. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm going to live life on my own and discover things, because I was raised for 10 years like God was the only way, and I was like, I always felt not. I'm not going against anybody that believes in God, but I think the world is like bigger to just believe in only one thing. I think there's so much possibilities in this world to only believe that we came. Not. I don't. None of us knows the truth until we die, if God is really there or not. But as I was raised 10 years in it, I think at some point I really realized and say, am I really I'm praising God because I want to praise him, or am I praising him because my mother is putting me go to church and my family wants me to go to church? So when I realized that, I was like, I'm going my own roots. And yeah, when you grow up, you face a lot of shit going in life. People betray you, family betray you, and all that shit. So that's most of the things I went through.
Like that, bro. That's deep. That's real deep. And a lot of times our families can really like be detrimental to us. Like they could
Yeah.
they could be on our lives, but
Mhm.
they say things and they do things, like they may do things that out of love, but there are things that they do that can hurt us and that can push us away. And so it's up to them to realize, like, when they're doing things, it can push us away from them. And then they
Yeah.
start realizing the consequences that it has whenever you end up getting what you wanted out of life, and you
Yeah.
just sit there and think to yourself, like, well, what if you would have done this to me this way? Our relationship would have been better if you would have heard me out, at
Yeah.
least listened to me and gave me the time of day to listen to
Yeah.
what I had to say.
Yeah, because that's one of the issues too. Like, when me and my mom, I felt like I couldn't really say shit because it was like she had the last words, and if I try to like say something above that, like, I'm getting it. So it's like, you know what, fuck it. And I'm not the person like going. I don't like going back and forth. Like, if someone has their opinion, I'm not gonna change your opinion. If you think like that, I cannot change your opinion. So that's why when I was 18, I packed my things and I had to go because we didn't think the same.
Yeah, and it's always better to not be in the same household with someone who definitely doesn't think like you do, because it can get negative real quick.
Yeah, bro, that shit gets really toxic.
Yep, too toxic. Yeah, so a lot of us don't live with our mothers or fathers because it can be very toxic, and I understand because
Yep.
I was in that situation. Like, I love my mom to death. I see her, but we don't live together for plenty of reasons. we just
Yeah.
don't we just don't we get along when we're not living together, but when we are living together, it's like we just clash and butt heads all the time.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I understand that feeling. Like, sometimes when you're a part of them, you want like, yeah, I miss living with my mom. But as soon as like one too much, like, shit, I want to go back to my place. Nah, I feel you. I feel you, bro.
Yeah, man. It's a daily struggle. But yeah, man, what's a positive message you would like to give people out there? That's
One thing that I've been working on is don't let other people's don't let me put this good. Don't let the way don't let people control your emotions.
Mhm.
And the way I'm trying to bring this is, don't let people try to, if they make you angry or they try to get you to like break your energy or put you in a bad vibe, you have the control of that. Like, I was reading something and it said, if someone has the power to even make you mad or control your emotions, that's a type of slavery because it's control. And once someone has control over you, they know how to make you mad and they know how to not make you mad. So that people have no control over your emotions. Um, let you be the one to have control of how you feel and how you react to other people's negative energy. Don't
Mm,
let it bother you. I'm
that's
sorry if
real.
I'm sounding nervous.
That's just real, bro. That's just like that's as real as it gets, man. I mean,
Yeah,
you said it perfectly, because there's a lot of people that can control your emotions and that have that
no,
strong
bro.
control on you, and it kind of they can bring you down and bring you up.
Yeah,
It's their words, the things that they say. So that's beautiful,
because
bro.
yeah, because I used to deal with anger issues, and sometimes when somebody could say like one shit and that shit like you want to beat the shit out of them, and at the end of the day you're wasting energy on make on bad. You're wasting your energy into negativity, and it's only going to bring
Mm-hmm.
back negativity, because everything is full circle in this life. What you give comes back,
Mm-hmm.
type shit.
That is real. That is real. That's so real, bro. So what are some goals that you have for the next 2 to 5 years?
Ooh, I love this question, because this is something I ask everybody. Like I just be asking my homies like, what do you see in 5 years? And now you ask me, mm, 5 years, I'll be 27. Okay. I'll have my own crib. I'll be living with my girl. Um, I would be winning money of music. And to be honest, I think one of the biggest things I'm pursuing in life is to actually be at fully peace with myself. So if by 27, I'm not gonna say 27, I'm gonna be fully peace. But if I'm midway, or if I'm there already, that's perfect, bro. I just want to be at the end of of my life. I want to see back and say, yeah, I've accomplished to actually be at peace at how my life is going, how it's going to end, and what my legacy is going to be. So I just want to
Mm,
be at peace.
love that. Love
No
that, brother.
money, no hoes, none of that, no clothes. I want to be at peace, bro.
I love that. I love that, man. Yes, yes, living that simple, beautiful life. That's wonderful,
Yeah,
bro. I
bro.
like that. I like that, man. I really like that. So I gotta ask this real big question now. How was your COVID experience? I haven't asked this question in a while.
Ooh. Okay. So over here, I think it hit us. We had to go in lockdown at March 2020.
Hmm.
I was working and I had a good job. I was getting mad money. I went shopping, and I was getting good money, so it didn't affect me. So I was balling. And when COVID hit, I lost my job because we couldn't work. So it affected my money, and I was staying at my brother's crib with his mother. And to be honest, it affected me. The financially, it didn't matter, but it really affected me with my art, with music, because I was starting to lose inspiration. Everything was getting repetitive because I'm not going out. I'm just in my room or in the yard. So I don't really got shit to be talking about. So I thought I was going to like, I remember one night I was outside like smoking. I was like, shit, man, I don't think I think this is the end, because I don't know what else to make. And one friend, shout out to Nate. I'm pretty sure he's gonna see this. Shout out to Nate. He sent me an open like that same night. And when I heard that open, it was like something new to my ear. And ever since that day, I remember I said to myself, the only person to put limits to my music is me. Because if I decide that I don't want to do it anymore, that was my decision. But I could decide
Hmm.
right now to keep on going and seek, like, life is so big and the world is so big. You could seek inspiration just by the sunset. Like I seek inspiration by this just watching the sunset or the sunrise, by the way the birds sing. Just those are the basic things. So what I learned throughout the COVID is, don't let no matter what the world throws at you, don't let that be your boundary. Cross over that shit. There's always a possibility to bounce back.
Yes. Woo! Powerful speech, man. So
Yeah, bro.
powerful. Yeah, man. COVID hit everybody hard. I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do. I grew out, my whole face and hair grew out. It was so bad. Like
Yeah,
my hair
bro.
got this high up, and then I had a beard. The beard was growing, and just everything was growing. My stash was getting.
I
So
had long hair, and bro, my hair got messy. I had to cut it. I had to cut
yeah, the first time they said we can now have barbers to come to your house was the day that I let my barber come to my house and cut my head.
it.
Like
Even if it means to stay sharp in the house, you have to have that cut.
yes, it just makes you feel better, man. It just makes you feel better, and that's the truth. So who would you like to collab with in music if you could collab with anybody?
It's a big list, but I'm just gonna keep it short. My favorites: Frank Ocean,
Ooh,
Jaden Smith. He's a big role model, not just only with music, but like the way even he was a rich kid. He's Will Smith's son, and he still dealt with depression. Both of them, Willow, and so no matter how much money you have, it's not gonna bring happiness. So that was a big
mhm.
inspiration. ASAP Rocky, and the last one, I have to say Kanye West. So,
Okay, okay,
yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. I
Those are
like that.
big. It's big, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna accomplish this.
Yeah, yeah. Everybody
Yeah.
usually, a lot of people have been very fortunate to be getting like tracks with pretty much all of them because they're just not, they
Mm.
don't seem like they're really hard to like get in the studio with at all. At all, man. And Jaden is very versatile. Like
Yeah, bro.
I've actually interviewed people that know
Hmm.
Jaden Smith personally or have like been next to him personally.
That's
So I
crazy, bro.
so I so there's a guy I know of Dilrick.
Hmm.
Shout out to Dilrick. He's done an interview. You can check out the YouTube, you'll see him. Um
Say less.
he's actually been in the same room with Jaden Smith. He was he was in a meeting with him with their Misfits rep.
Yes.
They did an event together. Um
Ooh,
yeah,
that's
they did an
crazy,
event.
bro.
Yeah, he was
That's
there at an event with
crazy.
him that night. So he was hanging out with him. And then another guy I interviewed years ago, Dylan. He's
Mhm.
actually was close friends with Jaden. Him and Jaden were like really close friends. I think
That's
they
crazy,
still
bro.
kind of are, but like
Hmm.
he when me and him talked about it like 5, 6 years ago when he told me about how
Whew.
Jaden was. Yeah, when he told me how Jaden
Yeah,
was, he
that's a
was
long
like
time.
he's got a dope personality. He's a cool dude. Like we hang out, quite a bit, all kind of stuff. Like
That
it's
would be
just
crazy just to hang in the same room with him. Oh,
yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's just those experiences you get like of meeting people that know those people. It's just it's insane. Like you would think,
like this is experience. I'm sorry, I cut you off. Sorry, sorry.
oh no, you're good, bro. Like you were saying, this is I was just getting the same thing you were saying. It's an experience that we both get to have,
Yeah,
like of
yeah,
meeting
yeah.
people because the people I can meet,
Yep.
you might have told me, man, I wanna meet Jaden Smith. I want to do this. What if Jaden Smith, ASAP Rocky, Will Smith, or anybody that you liked came in to do an interview with me and then I told them, hey, I got a guy that does music and I would like him.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
It's just
crazy.
and that's me helping you out because I'm helping you get to where
Yeah,
you want to be.
yeah, bro. And it's a vice versa because like you get to know more people, more context. So like now on this side, I don't have you ever interviewed someone from Aruba?
Not yet.
Okay, so I'm the first one. Yes.
Yes, you're the first
So
one.
you know, so this is gonna reach over here, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna get more big. So I wanted to tell you, that it's very brave what you're doing, bro, to like meet new people and just hit them up. Because I was like first like, what? Who's this? Like, I didn't believe it, but then I went on your page and I checked. I was like, oh no, this is legit, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, we're doing it.
I'm waiting for Twitter. I'm waiting for Twitter to verify me, man. But
Yeah, bro.
I think Twitter wants me to do a lot of people and they want me to be like out there. So I guess I'm gonna have to wait until like we get like to so many people start doing video interviews and so many more people start doing written interviews. Like I feel like once I do about maybe 500 to 1,000 video interviews and maybe 10,000 written interviews, Twitter might
Maybe
give me the
less, bro.
okay.
Because
They
like you said, it's connections, bro. I'm pretty sure everyone you met has connections to like so much people, so it's gonna keep going. Like this is
yes,
something,
yes,
it's never gonna end, bro. What you started here,
yes,
it's gonna create a community. I swear,
yes.
bro. I swear,
Is
bro.
yes. I'm just like I said, once Twitter actually decides to verify me, then people can stop being like, oh, this such a
Yeah.
nah, bro, this is real. It's
Yeah.
just this ain't a verified page because that's how these companies do it. They're so hard to get legit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you have to have so
You
much.
gotta basically fake it until you really, really make it on there. It's
Real
like
shit, bro.
I'm a real human being. I really do interviews. This stuff goes
No, that's
publicly,
crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro.
and it's just it's a challenge, bro. But I'm thankful that you said that, bro. It makes me
Mm.
happy to know that you see this, you're growing,
Yeah, bro.
and I'm thankful, bro. It's just it's hard. It's hard being one person doing all of it, but I
Yeah,
manage it.
bro.
I manage it, and I make sure that everybody gets that chance to be heard because it's important. It's just
I'm gonna
important.
keep it real, like what you just said. Um, like you said, it's hard doing it like one person. Like on my side, I have homies. We all make music, but it's crazy. Like I think you can agree with me too. Even though if you're doing everything, like I'm with the mixing, I'm recording everybody and all that, you still learn every day something new about it. Like maybe if it was the smallest thing, and I think that's the craziest thing about doing it all by yourself. Even though it's good to have a team, at the end of the day, like maybe in 5 years, you would have your whole team, but you will be able to teach people what you know and still keep the same knowledge, bro. That's
Mm,
crazy, bro. That's
mm.
freaking crazy.
Yes, man. Because that's essentially what I plan on doing. Like, because that's what I want to do. I want to be to where the point everybody's doing a video interview. My team, everyone on my
Yeah,
team's doing a
bro.
video interview. And
Ooh.
if you're fortunate enough to get me as your interviewer, then guess what? You're gonna be jumping in your socks. It's like, oh, I ain't gotta
Yep.
interview. I get to interview the main man, dog. I ain't
Yeah.
gotta just talk to his team.
They have to look. Yep.
So it's just like it's all about that's like the progression of what it's gonna be. And that's just I can't wait for that day to actually happen where like I have a team and it's just, there's me there. Like I'll be there. I'll still come
Yep.
pop around and be like, hey, let's do a surprise interview. Like I'm here. I know
Sooner or
everybody.
later, you'll have maybe this could even like, bro. This is very crazy because you could small. It could be now a podcast like Zoom, and maybe in within 10 years, you have your own TV show interviewing people. Bro, Phew, that would be crazy,
That's
bro.
that's what I've
Never
always
stop the grind. Don't stop the grind, bro. Don't stop the grind.
trust me. I'm not, bro. One of my main goals that I've made in life is that I wanted to tweet out 100 million people on Twitter. Like
Ooh.
literally just 100 million people on Twitter and just see how many people will want to share their stories around the world from Twitter.
Yep.
I want to do it. I'm already at 58,000. So
Ooh.
I've gotten there.
Ooh. That's crazy, bro. When did you start? When did you start all this?
February. Oh, well, the new company, People Globally, this thing's only been out for less than a year. It's about to be a year
Okay.
this month. So this year will
Oh,
make
okay,
it a
okay.
year. So yeah, it's only been a year, which is awesome. So see how much progression. And there's already been over 1,000 written interviews, and now we're about to be at 100 video interviews. So
That's crazy.
it's growing pretty fast. It's scary fast.
I'm gonna be following you after this because I'm gonna see that blow up. I'm gonna see it
Oh,
happen, bro.
oh yes, bro. Oh yes, we got more video interviews coming tomorrow and the next day.
Okay.
There's a
Say
video interview.
less.
There's a video interview tomorrow night. There's another video interview Wednesday night. There's actually a live interview coming Tuesday night because I got another guy I got to go interview in person. Yep. And then you have one coming on the second, and then there's gonna be possibly some more people that book throughout the week. So you're gonna see a lot of video interviews coming out very, very soon, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dropping everything. But yeah, man, it's incredible to see what you have going on, man. I'm really, really happy for you. Like I can't wait to see all that you achieve and what you bring to the table, as an artist, like
Yep.
because we need different artists in the world that especially that are from different cultures and stuff to just bring their style
Yeah.
to the table. Because when you got that different style, it just makes everything so much better. Instead of always hearing the same stuff, you hear someone who's different, someone who's bringing something different, someone who has a
Yeah.
different way of living, different culture. It makes things better to
Yes,
listen
bro.
and actually like hear because you can actually relate to them when you hear certain things that
Yep.
they say. So yeah, bro, it's
Without even knowing them.
exactly
That's a
so.
crazier. That's a crazy.
So it's powerful, bro, and I look forward to it all, man. I do look forward to it all. So the last question I got to ask, bro, is what other things would you like to tell people about you in the world?
Um. Well. Yeah. I don't know, bro. That's a good thing. I'm not gonna say much, but if I could just promote something, I'm working on a project, but it's not nothing concrete, so I don't want to talk so much about it. But there's something coming, so because people been hitting me up like I haven't dropped this year, only features, and people like when are you dropping? When are you dropping? When are you dropping? So maybe something by the end of this year, but if I have to tell the world something, I'll just I read you asked I oh my god I read that in one of the interviews you asked someone what what is one quote you live by, and if I would tell the world, it was just set the mood right. No matter what situation, set the mood right. You have to set your own mood right, no matter what. No one can control that, only you.
I like that, man. I like that. I'm glad that you saw some other interviews out there, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome, brother. So I really thank you for doing this interview, bro.
appreciate you for
It's
reaching
de-
out, bro.
it was definitely an experience. I loved it. I appreciate every single body that does this. And it's incredible like how
Yeah,
well we all whenever we get on this camera and we just see each other face to face, how we can all just connect
connect.
and
Yeah, bro.
tell the story of like one person and like listen to each other and then have just conversations about certain topic that we're talking about. Like it's
Yep.
beautiful, bro, because in a way we get to learn about people get to learn about you, and then they get to hear us talk to each other as if we are just talking as if we're sitting right
We
next to
know
each
each
other.
other. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, bro.
it's something that we all need to keep in mind when we watch these interviews, guys. And I'm looking at
Yeah, bro.
everybody right now in this camera,
Yeah.
like
We're watching
we,
you.
we're watching you when we have these conversations. We want you to take this home with you every day. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid to reach out to people and talk to them and build a conversation. Get to know one another. Don't just judge a book by its cover. Don't just think,
Yep.
don't just think, oh, look at just look at their profile and you see this, this, and that. Don't think about that. Cause actually if you want to,
You don't know what you missed. You might miss
you
on.
don't know what you're missing. Exactly. You don't know what you're missing. Exactly. You always have to sit down and have a one-on-one conversation with that person and really hear them out because
Yeah, bro.
there's people in this world that are very genuine. And I know it's hard because of what's going on in this world today that we see, but
Yep.
stay
It's day
strong.
by day. The truth is getting out even bolder and bolder. You just gotta
Yes.
stay strong, bro.
Yes. And we got to keep our heads up no matter what, because life is only going to keep going and progressing. We just have to make sure that we watch out for those paths that try to knock us out. So
Yep.
I literally. But yo, Xander, thank you so much, bro. It's incredible
Appreciate it,
to
bro.
have interviewed you, man.
Appreciate it.
I look forward to posting your interview, sharing it with the world, and just like getting
Yes.
the positive feedback that we get. Because I'm promoting the video interviews a lot more now. So
I'm gonna be promoting it too, bro. And
yeah,
everyone and each one you keep coming with, I'll be retweeting it and posting it. I
I
bet.
appreciate
I promise.
I appreciate it, brother. I thank you so much for joining me tonight, bro. We will be talking soon. Trust me,
Yes, bro.
we will be having another interview in the future.
Say less. I'll be penning for that one.
Yes, bro. Yes, that's gonna be the best one.
Yeah.
Yes, brother. But thank you so much, bro, for joining me
Thank
tonight.
you.
All
Thank
right,
you,
brother.
bro. Thank you for inviting me.
No problem, brother. Have a good one.
Okay.
All right, talk to you soon.